Breaking news. Wikileaks exposes Tom Perez, the new DNC chairman, for political wrongdoing. This is by the Conservative Army today, February 26th. Thank you again, Wikileaks. Just 18 minutes after the new DNC chair was chosen, Wikileaks tweeted out a link to emails exposing Tom Perez for sabotaging Bernie Sanders. It was him who sabotaged Bernie Sanders during the 2016 campaign. Bernie Sanders supporters took to Twitter to protest with the hashtag #DemExit, meaning let's quit the Democratic Party. Perez is a total scumbag, they say. We have so much information on this La Raza pro-illegal former Obama Labor Secretary. Here are the WikiLeaks tweets and the link to the emails busting Perez for being in the Clinton grifter camp during the election. WikiLeaks, 25th of February 2017. U.S. DNC has chosen Tom Perez, backed by Obama, over Keith Ellison Sanders, DNC chair. WikiLeaks references to Perez. Search wikileaks.org, query %22. New DNC chair Tom Perez, 18 Podesta emails show him working for Hillary Clinton against Bernie Sanders. Here's one email to John Podesta from Perez via WikiLeaks, dated February 5th, 2016. From Tom Perez, 1 at Verizon.net to John Podesta at gmail.com, Maya and also Maya Mael Harris. Date, again, as we said, February 5th, 2016, last year. Subject, observations from the road. John and Maya, nice job 2 nights in a row by HRC. Congrats on Iowa as well. A win is a win. They said high turnout would hurt us, and we won nonetheless. I was in NH on Sunday, Nevada on Monday, Tuesday for HRC, and thought I would give you some observations from the field. 1. I was super impressed with the field staff that I met in both places. Really impressive group everywhere. 2. I don't think I can add more on New Hampshire because you're there and probably don't need someone else from the peanut gallery. I think people would be surprised at how she's able to close the gap. I liked the vote with your head and your heart line, and I liked the comeback and the establishment stuff. I also liked how she let her guard down a bit last night in the town hall format. She humanized herself. 3. I wish she would talk about the issues she cares about through the prism of more human stories, logos, ethos, pathos. She has met so many people with so many gut-wrenching stories of grit and determination, struggle followed by success. I wish there were more pathos or more real stories behind her really sounding policy proposals. Whenever I talk about ACA, I talk about through the prism of real people for whom the ACA saved their lives. The stories are incredible. In my HRC advocacy, I now say how these people don't have the time to wait for Senator Sanders to complete his quest for the perfect health care system or the perfect immigration reform bill. It gets a lot of good nods, especially when I talk about Kennedy McCain immigration and how Bernie opposed this and immigrants are still suffering the consequences of inaction. 4. I spent 2 days in Nevada and I'm a huge fan of Emmy, the state director. She is a whip-smart, passionate, organized, and knows Nevada inside and out. I have been with her twice now. She has a huge asset, as is Michelle, one of her top aides. George is a top flight comms guy. You know Nevada well from Harry Reid days. Best field organizer I have met so far is a young man named Henry, who's about an hour from Las Vegas. I spoke in this remote town at 10 a.m. on Tuesday to HRV volunteers, and he had 50 people there, incredibly diverse, great team. 5. I think Nevada is a firewall on a number of levels, and the most important thing I want to communicate in this email is my strong belief that HRC should travel to Nevada ASAP after New Hampshire. I think she should be in Nevada no later than Thursday or Friday of the week. Nevada is an opportunity. 6. Nevada is an opportunity to fight back on so many levels. First, the current storyline is that she does not connect well with young voters. Given that Nevada is far more demographically representative of America, I am confident that HRC can do well with all African Americans, Latinos, and Asian Americans. Don't forget the sizable population of Asian Americans in Nevada, including Filipinos. Emmy and the team have a good plan to attract all minority voters. When we do well there, then the narrative changes from Bernie, kick ass among young voters, to Bernie does well only among young white liberals. That is a different story and a perfect lead into South Carolina, where once again we can work to attract young voters of color. So I think Nevada is a real opportunity, and I would strongly urge HRC to get out there within a couple of days of New Hampshire. 7. Nevada has a greater unity density than New Hampshire or Iowa, and this also presents an opportunity. I spend a lot of time with union folk in Nevada, of those who have endorsed. I think there are varying levels of enthusiasm. I spent a lot of time giving passionate pep talk about Nevada's labor. Okay, well that's major is items 8, 9, and 10. You can see for yourself. Anyway, he's discussing how they can lambaste and slander Bernie Sanders and raise Hillary. This is on USA Politics Today by the Conservative Army, and I'll leave links below for you for this.